Hello, 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 everyone. It's a great day in Houston. My name is Thelma Scott, and I'm the founder and host of the Embracing Diversity show. But it was a beautiful day today. I had all of my kids from Wheatley High School. They was here for a field day learning about communication and technology. They're not on the show now. They came and already gone. So I just want to say I wish them a blessed day, and they're enjoying the day. They on their way over to Golden Corral right now, but they can eat. They said, Miss Scott, we'll see you later. So we just getting ready to start the show. But they've been here since about 10 o'clock this morning doing a tour, and we've been taking pictures and just been having a good time, just been enjoying them today. But today I want to introduce later on my volunteers. And I thank them so much because they could have been doing anything they wanted to do today by coming out and volunteering. So I thank them so much for coming out and volunteer. I'll let them say a little something, but after I get to introduce my co-host, Attorney Leona Filis, we'll let our volunteers say something and thank them so much. Okay?
Hi, everybody. This is Leona from Filis Law Firm, and I am the co-host of the Embracing Diversity show. I am so happy to be here today. I got here early enough to catch the kids from Wheatley, and this is awesome. And now I get to see some of our volunteers that are associated with safe diversity communities. And back to you.
All righty. So we'll start with our second co-host, and whenever we need her, she always fill in. So Miss, and she has a special announcement she's going to do later after everybody introduce themselves. Okay, Miss Chris, take it away.
Hey, good morning, all. I am Chris Noble, or actually, it's good afternoon. I'm Chris Noble with The Rose, here to remind everyone to get that mammogram, girls.
Yes.
I met a young woman Saturday who had one at 12 because she was having an issue. So
Right.
you're never too young or too old, to
right.
get a mammogram. Chris Noble with The Rose.
All righty. Let her have your mic.
Oh, we have so many volunteers and special guests today. So, will you go ahead and announce yourself, please?
Thank you. Hello, my name is Tashana Guy, and I'm here to represent a few organizations. I'm just going to put them all together and call them God's Women.
I know
And it's not just women, but normally the women are the mothers that are always representing our children. We see abilities, we see possibilities, God's Women. We're just here to help with safe diversity. I absolutely understand what it means to deal with children with disabilities, and to know that disability really does expand beyond what you can see. And so I'm just so happy to talk more with Ms. Scott and helping her to expand her program where she can not just help children with things you can see, but things you can't see, and also those children that are fighting to get what they need, and they're left out of the system. You just don't know what the government say they're doing, but they're not really doing.
Right.
So we
We will talk about that, definitely.
Right. So we want to make sure that our children, we mothers are here to make sure, we God's women are here to make sure that our children are taken care of.
Yes.
So thank you so much.
All right.
All right, and everybody knows this lady. Come on up here, Cynthia.
Hello, my name is Cynthia Allen, and I'm the president of the Rose B. Johnson Colon Cancer Foundation, and I'm also the founder of Sea Island Productions Unlimited. And I'm excited to be here. I've been a supporter of Ms. Scott for a long time, and I believe in her program, and I'm just excited to be here. And also just a little push for my organization. We are the colon cancer, and we just believe that prevention and early detection save lives. So we want to encourage everybody to make sure they get their colonoscopies.
All right. Thank you. Okay. You got it.
Thank you. My name is Janice White. I'm the Chief Administrative Officer with Freematis, and I'm here to let you guys know that we have a summer camp just for your babies.
All right.
All disability children ages from 16 on up. And so what we're going to have, we got special activities. We have staff who's qualified to take care of them. They're going to have job readiness, life skills. We have a great curriculum set aside for your babies, send them on out. Our address is 14602 Presidio Square Boulevard, right out there in Alief. Come out and do a tour, see the lovely building. It's absolutely beautiful. You will not believe the setup and the things that we have ready for you and your children. So we invite you guys to come out. Again, that's on 14602 Presidio Square Boulevard in Alief.
All right. Go ahead.
All right. Well, hello, everyone. I'm Roycenette Gilbert. I'm here with Miss Scott, and I'm a mom of a kid with disabilities who's now turned 23 years old. But, you know, they're always kids in our heart. I just want to say I'm glad to be a part of this and be surrounded by so many lovely ladies and meeting so many people that are actually pushing for kids and everyone with disabilities, because that is very much so important. It's always something that's needed because they're very loved, but we also need that support. And I want to thank everyone that are doing things to support us. Thank you, and thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
All right, we have a late arrival. Look who's here. My partner in good.
Well, everybody do a drum roll.
Yeah.
Everybody do a drum. Okay. This is my play, baby, that I keep up with if I can, but she's hard to keep up with. All righty. So I'm just so blessed to have you here, Miss Kim Roxy. You know I love you, darling. Take time to come out to support Mama Scott. Come on with it, baby. Come on with it now.
Yeah.
Take it away, Kim.
Well, I'm excited to be here. So much energy in this room. Thelma Scott, I don't know how you do it and what you do, what type of vitamins you take, but you definitely can market them and sell them because she just keeps so much tenacity. Isn't that right?
Oh, man.
So much tenacity. So we're so thankful for you, Mama Scott, and what you're doing. And so happy to hear these ladies speak today about how you all are getting involved in doing those things. So my partner in good here, Mama Chris, is outreach over at the Rose, but we connected in 2013 for such a purpose and such a time as this, and we've been on a mission ever since 2014. And so Safe Diversity is one of our special organizations because I do believe in unique abilities. And I'm the founder of Lamique Beauty. And
Lamique Beauty. Did y'all hear her? Lamique Beauty.
Yes.
I have eyebrows today.
Yes.
No, mine is not on today.
That's why you got bangs, but so you're okay.
Okay.
But we have a color cosmetic line that we manufacture here in Houston, and at our shipping facility where we ship our products with Ship Black, that's our fulfillment and shipping partner.
Right.
We actually have young people who are on the autism spectrum who ship our products.
Yes.
Because what you would know is that young people on the artistic spectrum actually can learn something so well, and they're so meticulous and so detailed.
Yes.
And so the way that they put those products together in that box, I trust them.
Yes.
To pack cosmetics, which is very fragile.
Right.
So I just want to encourage anyone out there too, any business owners, don't look down. Don't think that people are unable to do something. They actually could probably do a better job than you a lot of times. And we're just so excited that we're able to employ people on the autism spectrum to pack our products.
Wow.
Yes, that's why I love her so much, because she is always been a person that love and support students with disabilities and students with autism.
She walks
and I
the
love
walk.
Yes, she walks the walk.
doesn't just
But I
walk
want
the
her to
talk.
just say a little bit about the connection that you and her have, right? I want the connection is because I'm a breast cancer survivor, but I want to.
Do you want us to show our little gift?
No, I want
Not
her to
yet.
connect first.
Okay.
Then y'all can show y'all do the connection. Because
So
I
you
want
want me to
everybody on
tell
this
you
show
want me to tell
today,
the story?
I want you to tell a little bit of the story.
little
but they-
bit of the
But they need
story.
to know how you become her godmother. They need to know the little
I
bit of the
am
story.
her mother. I am
now
her
she's
mother.
her mother.
I'm the
right.
mother.
And I'm her
moved
mother
right-
too. She
I
got
mean,
two mamas.
Well, she's got a lot of them.
Mamas.
So
Okay.
I met Kim October 13, 2013
Yes.
at a luncheon. I looked across the room. This beautiful woman knew everyone, and everyone knew her.
Right.
I said to myself, well, you need to hitch your wagon to that star. And so I gave her my card and said, you need to call me. We need to work together.
Right.
Well, she didn't call me. So I wrote her a little note and sent it to her in the mail that said, "You can run, but you cannot hide." And in capital letters it said, "Kim, call me now."
No.
True story. And so
Yes.
I did not know that Kim's mom had been diagnosed by us at a mobile day at her dad's church. And so that was like, how did that happen? How did our connection really happen? You can tell more, my darling.
Yeah. So, when I told my mom, I said, I had a meeting with someone at the Rose. It was really nice. I said, the Rose sounds familiar. And she said, that's where I got my mammogram from, on the mobile unit at the church.
Right.
And I was like, wow. And Mom ended up making transition and passing in October of 2014.
Right.
But I believe that, she put me to work. And so we then, because I had always supported breast cancer, we had met at a Sisters Network luncheon.
Right.
And, we support the Angels Surviving Cancer,
Right.
all these organizations. But this time we got a chance to really raise money for uninsured African-American women to get mammograms. And to be honest with you, her address is actually 2014. It starts with 2014.
Right.
And that's the year my mom passed. So I just felt like, that new residence of mom, lives somewhere.
Right.
And it gave me that peace, because if you ever dealt with real grief before, you got to find a way to find
Right.
peace in it. And so that's how I found peace.
Well, I need you, Sharice and Kristen. We
Grace,
have to say something
yes.
about my baby,
Yes.
Sharice, my other baby, Sharice
yes,
Johnson,
Sharice
part
Johnson.
of Safe Diversity. She's my other daughter. So
Yes,
say something
yes.
about my baby.
Yes,
about
and
my baby.
Sharice is my older sister, and Sharice actually named me
Right.
Kimberly. She named me after her friend at school. So Sharice Johnson, she is an entrepreneur. As well as educator and a volunteer. She loves Safe Diversity.
Yes.
And really has really walked the walk as well
Right.
in regards to giving back and being a
Right.
part of this. And she
Yes.
just loves the scholarships and raising money. So she also holds me up and holds me accountable. And then shout out to our little sister Grace Wiggins as well.
So
Yes.
I actually got 3 daughters.
Yes, 3. I know you got
I got
3.
1, and then I got 2 more just
Then-
because.
and then you got- just because.
Just
Just
because.
because.
Because I loved them. But I don't think I've told this to Kim until quite recently. But the
Right.
day that I went to her mom's homegoing,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'd never met her mom, and I stood there and I said, "Loretta, I got her. I'll take care of your baby."
Yes.
She, and
Yes.
although I've been doing that, she's been taking care of me too.
Yes,
so,
she has.
So
I did.
I'm mom, and I got a handsome son-in-law and a
I can testify.
absolutely darling
I can testify
granddaughter. So
to
I'm
that,
a blessed woman.
to that moment when you did that,
Yeah.
because it made everybody emotional, because I got so emotional back there, and I was sitting back there,
just
the
like,
congresswoman.
I gotcha.
At the time, I was sitting back there, the congresswoman said, "You need to go up there in the front. You need to go up there to the front." As the congresswoman says
But
that moment. So
we're-
thank you for that, because that was so
we're,
beautiful.
we're blessed to be part of your posse, and
Yes.
you know that anytime you call us, we just go, where do we need to be?
Yeah, I
Just
know.
what time do we need to be there, and what do we
right.
need to? So we're so happy, and whatever you need us to do,
Okay.
we're your girls.
Well, you guys on, so y'all can do y'all little thing now.
Yes.
Y'all can do y'all thing. Yes, y'all can do y'all thing.
We don't have as big a check as some other people in this room, but it's the same amount.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
it's with great pride.
All right.
You know, sometimes you gotta be the change you want to see.
Absolutely.
All right.
And kids need help going to college these days. They've
Yes.
needed it for a long time.
Yes.
But
Yes.
Kim and I cannot say enough about education and getting an education. And this scholarship will go to help. How many? 1 or 2?
Two students. Give them a hand.
2 students.
All right.
You know,
Yeah,
if
I
you're
love you
out
guys.
there and you want to donate to help some kid go to college, please.
You have the right to as
Please,
this
well.
up to
I'm
her
sorry.
mouth.
Please do it. Please donate, because as and many of you know, college is expensive. I don't
Very
even care
expensive.
if they live at home and commute to school.
Right.
It's still expensive. Go
It's
ahead.
still expensive.
And
All
I
right.
say this too, that a lot of times, Mom was just saying, anyone else who wants to get involved, the scholarship not only provides the monetary part of it, but it provides a emotional part of it, because
Yes.
just knowing that somebody cares enough to give, it also plants a seed in that person to become successful, so then they can give as well.
Right.
So it's just this really healthy cycle
It's a
that I
healthy
think
cycle.
that it does. So
Yes.
this scholarship that we do today is something that we hope that encourages other people to do it too.
And I want you guys to know that only that we need to continue to support Kim Rocks in makeup, because that's how she sponsors Safe Diversity every year.
Yeah.
So we keep buying the meat, keep
Yeah.
buying the meat, keep
Yeah.
buying the meat, keep
Yeah.
buying the meat, because
Yeah.
I want to be pretty.
Yes.
When you say with the meat, I want to be pretty, so we got to keep buying the meat.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
We're going to keep pushing the meat.
Lamique for us, so we
Yes, that's right. So Lamique is spelled Lamik.
Please tell them what it stands for they can know everything.
It stands for love and makeup and kindness.
Nice.
Because love and kindness is your true makeup, because beauty is revealed and not applied. So if you
right,
go
let's
to
give her a hand. I love
yes, LamiqueBeauty.com.
I love it. I love it.
It's good
Yes.
to see it in action when we talk to the kids about their scholarships and diversity and inclusion in the workplace. It's wonderful to see it in action.
yes.
So
in
thank you
action.
so
Yes.
much.
Thank
You're
you.
more
I
than welcome.
love it.
Yes.
Yes.
We
Let's
love
give
it.
them another hand. I just love them so.
You know, we do this in honor of our moms, Lorraine and Loretta.
Lorraine and
To
Loretta.
Lorraine
I-
and Loretta.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All righty, you guys. Anything else y'all want to say? I love you
We're
guys.
good. We
Because you
have
guys are just changing my show. But listen, the person that's finna come on now, I had a couple of my funders say, tell me, that Embracing Diversity shows in its fifth year. What do you do? How do you promote safe diversity on there? I said, well, I promote. I said, well, listen, we know more about the other guests that would know about your show. So June, July, now I'm gonna be promoting safe diversity. They can know my funders can know what I do. But they can
That's
come on
right.
this show and write some checks.
That's right.
Well, no, what do you do? Right. And also they're very excited about our J&J autism program. On last month, they said it was my best show with a dry eye in here. I had about 18 moms here that had kids with autism. Yes, it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome, you guys. Okay, we have another guest that's coming up that started this a trend. Okay, you know who started this trend?
Who?
Okay, who you think started this trend?
I don't know.
I don't know. Attorney Phillips, who started this trend? Who started this?
Well, would it be Barbara? Because she's on the phone, actually.
Barbara's on the phone.
Barbara's on the phone.
So let Barbara talk.
Let's
She's on
let
the
Barbara
phone.
talk.
Yeah, let's Barbara.
Okay,
Come on,
let's
Barbara.
Get Barbara on the phone.
Hey, good morning,
There she
ladies.
is.
How are
Okay,
you doing?
Barbara.
You all look so beautiful and energetic and energized. I'm loving it.
Ah, thank you.
Barbara,
Yes.
you guys, this is Barbara on the phone. This is Barbara with us. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
This is Barbara
So,
on the phone.
what are you?
Barbara
What's
is
going on
is the
today?
lady with her. Okay. Who started this is Miss Barbara and
Yes.
Mr. Nick Jones.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Can y'all hear? Okay, Nick, are you ready? Cause Miss Barbara's talking. Go ahead, Miss Barbara. Say
All
your thing.
right.
Take it away, Miss Barbara.
All right, everybody. Yes. The Boss Stock Online. Basically, this is Dr. Barbara Walker Green. And my initiative and my desire and connection with Ms. Scott and Safe Diversity is to promote financial literacy among our young kids. The economic challenges that our young kids are going to face are astronomical. You couldn't even believe some of the studies that and what they talk about our kids are going to face. So we partnered together with Safe Diversity to promote financial literacy in our communities, because if we don't do it, who's going to do it? So we're challenging organizations to sponsor a kid or a school or however they want to do it, to sponsor the effort to get our kids financially literate. So we're presenting today to Safe Diversity a check donation. Should be coming out right now, Mr.
Yes.
Nick.
Okay,
Mr.
Yes,
Nick.
Mr. Nick is coming
Come
over
on,
here.
Mr. Nick. Come on with it.
Hello, Nick. We're presenting a check to Safe Diversity for all their hard work. I mean, this God, I followed you for a while now, and you
All
are
right.
awesome.
Miss Barbara,
But
thank you
there's
so
the
much.
check.
Miss Guy.
Oh my gosh!
Miss Guy.
Thank you so
There
much.
you go, a check to Safe Diversity for their
Come on.
Boss
efforts in
Doc.
just keeping our youth
get Miss Guy.
uplifted and really trying to support our kids in all areas of education for sure. And the Boss Talk Online and Safe Diversity, our connection and our promotion will be to challenge organizations to help us educate kids about money. If we don't do it, who's going to do it? And I know you look at TV, everyone watches TV, and they talk about how millennials probably won't ever be able to buy a house and all kind of student loan debt. And that's not something we want to continue to pass down. So in order to change that dynamic, we have to educate our kids about money. So the Boss Talk Online is a online course designed for kids 8 to 14 years old to teach them about money, critical information, just money basics, things that will change their mindset almost instantly, because it talks to them and it speaks their language so they can understand it and appreciate it and absorb it. And this is so critical, and I'm so honored to be able to connect with Ms. Scott and Safe Diversity with all her power and passion to get this initiative started. So I'm so proud to honor your organization with this check, and there will be many more checks to come.
Oh, my
All
goodness.
righty.
Thank you so
Thank you, Miss
much.
Barbara. Thank you
All
so
righty.
much.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, every lady.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Awesome,
Thank you.
Awesome,
Thank you so
awesome being
much. I'm
part of
looking
this.
forward to, if you have time to zoom in on the 6th, because you're one of our honorees for June. So we're looking forward to you and Nick to zoom in and say hello, so we can thank you for this check, okay?
I sure will. You guys
All
take
righty.
care.
Thank you and have a wonderful and blessed day.
You too.
All right, you guys.
Thank you.
All righty. Turner Phillips, you can take it away, because we got some guests right here. We're going, since they can stay the whole time, we're just going to be talking with them and talking about our programs, what we do every month with Safe Diversity.
Well,
All
we're-
right.
we're so
and you can talk a
fortunate.
little bit about the J&J Autism Program, and I'm going to talk about our college internship program and our high school internship program, and plus our essay and art contest monthly program that we do. Also, I have a program at Wheatley High School. It's where kids are given an opportunity to get 120 hours of community service in our office. And now, since the pandemic, I've been allowing them to do it virtual, but virtual ends on the 31st. They got to come to the office now. So I just want to let them know. So Turner Phillips, did you want to say a little bit about the J&J Autism Program and say something about my baby Jonathan, because he is awesome. I'm going to be having them on this summer. They're going to come on and talk about the Josiah will be here, and I want them to come on and talk about their program as well and what they look forward to doing this summer.
Right. Well,
All righty.
This week is finals week for at least for my son. So
Okay.
they are studying, all the kids are studying hard so they can make good grades. And Jonathan will be going off to high school next year.
Yes.
But Jonathan is the second J in the J&J Autism Voices. We have Josiah, who is Mrs. Scott's grandson, and he also is on the autism spectrum. So Josiah and Jonathan are two young men who are on the autism spectrum, who lend themselves out for community service projects with Safe Diversity communities. And we try to allow them to have a voice to
Right.
discuss all types of topics and challenges that they face. One of the most prevalent topics, I think, would be the anti-bullying campaign that they have.
Yes.
Unfortunately, both Jonathan and Josiah have experienced bullying, especially at school. And so it's very difficult when you have to get ready for school, get on the bus or get in the car and go through those doors knowing you're going to be taunted, knowing you're going to be taunted because you're different. And so we try to embrace that there are different people out there. We try to educate the community that different doesn't mean bad.
Right. It doesn't.
And so we also have to try to help our kids become self-advocates so that they can stand up for themselves when they need to, ignore the trash talk.
Right. They have to ignore that.
Yeah. I think one of our whatever is just what we're trying to teach them as a response if somebody's trying to get a rise out of them. Whatever, and then walk away. But there's, you can't always avoid that negativity. And so I think if we can educate our students to embrace all the students, if someone's acting poorly, then yeah, you can, you can treat them accordingly.
Right.
But if you're going to treat them bad because they're different, then that's not acceptable any longer. And that's what we're trying to have promote with J&J Autism Voices, self-advocacy and attempting to survive bullying.
Right.
And talk to other kids in the school.
Okay, Attorney Phillips, can you tell the listeners that's listening, can you tell them a little bit about what you do at the law office and how you represent parents with kids with disability, any kid with a disability, how you, not only mothers with kids with autism, how you support and how you help all of the mothers and families with kids with disability. Can you explain a little bit about what the Filis Law Firm does, please?
Okay. Well, initially I just did regular civil practice, no big deal. But after my
can you tell us why did you decide to do this?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
after my son's diagnosis, when it was confirmed that he had autism,
Right.
I had a lot of new friends, a lot of other parents who had children with special needs.
Right.
My neighbor's son has Down syndrome. We have a family member with Duchenne muscular dystrophy.
Right.
We have a lot of different friends who have children with special needs and additional challenges that other parents don't know about, or it doesn't affect them. And so what I did do was I started, after many conversations talking to people, finding about different challenges they had, I started noticing that there were a lot of times in the with legal issues that the attorneys didn't understand how certain things for parents with children with special needs relate to each other.
Right.
So in a divorce, you need to talk about indefinite child support, education decision rights. You don't want to interfere with benefits that the child may be entitled to after they turn 18. So there's all these different things that typical attorneys don't understand. And so at Filis Law Firm, we try to advocate for these children, but also teach parents what's out there. What are their legal rights? What are their children's legal rights? One of the biggest things that I talk to people about is signing up their child for Medicaid waiver programs. When I first heard about Medicaid waiver programs, I kind of dismissed the person that was telling me about it because I said I don't qualify for Medicaid.
Right.
But Medicaid waiver programs, most of them waive the income and asset requirement that you would normally have with Medicaid. So anybody that has a child with special needs needs to sign up that child for these programs because they're free services. It's just that, for example, the class Medicaid waiver program, there's a 15-year wait for services.
That's amazing because a lot of people don't know that. So go ahead and talk about that. That's something that we need to talk about every month because a lot of people don't really understand that. So it's good for them to know that. So we really need to push that to let them know about that 15-year wait.
Yeah, and also to talk to the Texas legislature, your congressmen and women, to try and open up more slots, more availability for federal funds to actually go to these families.
Right.
If you think about it, decades ago, and some of you have maybe aunts or uncles you can think about where they had a disability and they were sent off to the state school or an institution, and you get to visit them every holiday or something. But our community concepts have changed where now we understand that for a lot of our kids, if they are living in the home and surrounded by family, they don't have to go off to an institution, to a state school. But the state and the federal government still have an obligation to provide services to that child wherever they are. If they're best suited to be staying at home with their parents, then therapists need to be scheduled and paid for to come out to the house. And we need to help that family so that they have the resources to adequately raise their child, which it may be a lifelong commitment. Right. And so this can be accomplished through the Medicaid waiver programs.
Right.
You just have to sign up for them and wait. Wait those years. And then if they qualify for Medicaid, great. So there's all these different resources, but getting that information out there is something that we at Filis Law Firm like to do. We don't, there's different ways to protect these children, protect their rights, protect their eligibility for benefits. And we try to discuss that as soon as we find out that somebody has a child with a disability. So that's some of what we do over at Phyllis.
Okay,
Law
now
Firm.
how can they get in contact with Phyllis Law Firm?
Phyllis is F as in Frank, ILIS. My law firm is phyllislaw.com. You can call our phone number at 713-462-1777. But I'll tell you, when I first started here at Radio DeBong with Mrs. Scott, she started calling me Attorney Phyllis.
That's
Attorney
it.
Phyllis. So I started up a YouTube channel called Attorney Phyllis. So it's one
Did
word.
everybody out there listen? Did y'all hear? Say it again. What you call it?
You can go to the YouTube and look for Attorney Phyllis.
That's her name. I say that is because we're around a lot of students, and I want to make sure the students know she's an attorney, for them to respect her, Mr. and Mrs. So I always say Attorney Phyllis, and all the kids say Attorney Phyllis. That's her name. They don't know her first name, but they know she is Attorney Phyllis. That's all they know.
And we are
Okay.
so lucky to see those kids up here at the radio station, which is one of the other programs that Safe Diversity Communities offers every
Right.
year when we don't have COVID restrictions.
Yes.
And so the kids get to have
And they
a
have
good
been
field
since
trip.
2019, so they was excited about today.
Oh,
they was
yes.
excited. Yes, they
And they
was
did
so
good.
excited to be here today. Okay, Miss Cynthia, you want to have something to say about our programs and our kids that you've been working with for quite a while with Safe Diversity with our kids with disability, and also you also one of our community partners.
Right. Well, I just want to again say that I'm excited to be here, and like I was saying that I see a lot of change has come your way
Right.
since you began this program.
Yes.
And I'm just so
My
excited.
22nd year.
Yes.
It's amazing.
It's
isn't
been
it?
a journey,
It's
but
been
it
a
has
journey.
paid off.
Yes, it has.
I mean, and the kids, I just been around them, and they love and respect you so much
Yes.
for what you do. The
Especially
parents,
them at Wheeler High School. I can't get away from them. I'm telling you. I got them all spoiled. You see me coming,
Yeah.
they don't want to leave.
But a lot of time when people see people with disabilities, and sometimes it's just out of ignorance, they stare. And I've heard people say they are insulted when people just stare. They would
Right.
prefer that you just talk to them normally.
Right.
I mean, because I have, some people in my family that has some disabilities as well.
Right, okay.
And they don't want you to just treat
No.
them differently.
They want you to treat them
because
the same,
sometimes,
right.
and if you go out of your way sometimes too much to treat them differently, you're handicapping them.
Right.
And you want them to be as independent as they can.
But you want them also to understand their disability. You
Yeah,
understand
you
their
want them to
disability and
understand
treat
it.
them with respect.
Most definitely. Yeah. But they like to be, treated like basically everybody else, and because they want to be independent, and the things that they can do themselves allow them to do. Because I know some people that have people that are handicapped, and everything little thing they want to go grab, and they want to go. No, let them do it,
Let them
and
do
they
it.
can do that.
That's called not letting them live in a bubble.
Exactly.
Yes.
And
Okay.
I
Yes,
have
that's-
a problem with that,
Yeah.
and I've been instructed over the past couple of years. It's been
Yeah.
pointed out, hey,
Right.
he can do that.
Yes.
Right.
And
okay.
talking about Jonathan, and so I have to step
Jonathan
back.
is amazing. Jonathan is so very smart. He's autistic, but he is very smart. Very
So
smart.
it's hard to not keep them in
To
that
keep them
protective
in that
bubble. Yes.
But as they grow older and stuff, they need to be able to be independent.
Right,
the
right.
things that they can do for themselves,
They need to
allow
do
them,
it.
because that makes them feel good. They
Right.
make them feel included.
Right. If they can do
So,
it themselves, it makes them
yes,
feel good. Because if they
yes.
do it themselves, that means a lot. They can do
And
it
I've
themselves.
participated in a lot of your programs at different schools and stuff, and I've always had a ball just being
Yes.
there and just watching the kids. And
Have a heart for them.
yes, most definitely.
Okay. Miss White, you want to say something since you're going to be working with the kids this summer?
Since I'm just standing here. huh?
Yeah, say something.
Say something.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just excited to be here, and even more so, I'm excited because the children were excited. It was just amazing to see how much they just loved you. This is my first time working with Dr. Scott, and so I was just amazed. I was watching them, and they were just so happy, and they were just jumping, and they were just enjoying themselves. And I just thought, wow, it's amazing. One little boy didn't want to leave. I thought he was just going to buckle down and cry. No, I don't want to go. He wouldn't let her go. And that's exciting to see, because I have an autistic, my godson is, and I used to get on his mother because I thought she was so hard on him. You know, I said, leave him alone. Oh, he know what he doing. Don't let him fool you. He know what he doing. You know. And so I would say, Kathy, no, you know, he's just. She said, no. But it's so amazing because, like you say, they become individuals. He played the drum at his church. Never had just sit there watching them hit those sticks, and he got up there and he plays the drum. He plays the piano. He plays the piano, and you would think that he took piano lessons. Don't put him in front of if he come in here, if you turn the music on, he gonna jump up and start dancing. He gonna show you the latest, and so it's just amazing. And so I'm here representing Free Matters, and we're gonna host the summer camp this year. We're gonna have a summer camp for the children, and they're going to be serving the young adults with the autism, the cerebral palsy, all of the disabilities. What do you call them now? Special needs, the uniques, and we call them unique because they are, and these are talented. We're not talking. I was watching them. You know, one little guy, he was getting excited. He was trying to take radio station from her. He said, "No, it's my turn." You know, he wanted to talk. He said, "Me first, me first." You know, and so they are individuals, and so our camp is going to be providing fun and creative activities for them. We're going to have job readiness, life skills. We're going to be preparing them how to grow into adulthood. We have some that's graduating, and that's a great milestone for them. Absolutely. And so we're just excited, safe environment, and we're going to also have staff on hand who are qualified to take care of them. And let me tell you this, Ms. Scott. Now, our president, Tracy Suttles, was supposed to have come on his way. He realized his schedule was full. So he was going to meet me here with your check. So I was going to borrow somebody's check, but they took it all. I was going to hold up the big one because it was this long, you know. So
something out
so
here.
I'm going to hold up this blank check, and this is going to be represented to safe diversities. See, the good thing about a blank check, you can write what you want on there. But Mr. Soto will be presenting and sending a check over for $1,000 and representing Free Matters.
So much.
And we're just excited to partner with you, and your program is such a great program. And thank you for having me out here.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Well, so
Let me just-
Okay.
one quick thing though is I saw that there's transportation is provided, meals.
Meals, and guess what? It's free. How many
Okay.
people like free?
Okay.
It is free.
You
And
have
so
children
they
16 and
will-
up.
Yeah, hold everything up so you can see it. It's the transportation is free. Everything is free.
Anybody out there watching and listening?
You got a
Listen
child
to the
with
flyer.
special needs, 16 years of age or older.
16 years
16
of
to
age
what?
and older. What is it?
Well,
22?
we're going to be up to 22, 23. Yes,
Okay.
just send them on over.
All right.
And free. They're going to be able to eat. They're going to be able to have fun. They're going to come back and tell you how much they will love. And guess what? They're going to do us like they do Miss Scott. They're going to want to stay there. And
That's
they're
right.
not going to want to leave and go home. And so come out to 14602 Presidio Square Boulevard. That's over in the A-Leaf area. And see the facility. You would be amazed at how that facility looks. It's a new building. It's not a new building, but they have new stuff in there. And it's just amazing. When I saw that building, I fell in love with it. So bring your loved one out. They will enjoy it.
What number can they call also?
This is 832-882-5341. Again, that's 832-882-5341. Give us a call.
Yes.
Let us know you're on board.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much for that.
No, this is important because school, when school ends for these 16, 17, 18-year-olds, all the way up to 22, when school ends, they're kind of stuck. They don't know what to do. There's a huge change in their routine. Parents have to figure out what to do with those kids and keep them thriving.
Absolutely.
And this sounds like the place to be.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I hope everybody was listening to Miss White make that announcement, because we don't want the kids to get in trouble, because when school is out, a lot of kids get in trouble. They mess around and give the wrong crowd. They get with some gangs and they get put in jail. They do a lot of things, because we work, a lot of our kids these days, they're at-risk kids, so we work with the at-risk kids with disabilities. So please call this number, 832-882-5341. Parents, call this number if you need some help this summer with your kid. Transportation is provided and food is provided. So please dial that number if you need some help. Second, I'm just being blessed today about all these presentations that they're doing today. So I want to say a little bit about our program. Is because the summer, we have summer interns. We have our summer interns, and we are raising this money because we have interns throughout the year. We have college intern. We have one college intern that we are part of the work study program at HCC. So he has been paid by HCC, but he works for Safe Diversity.
Thank you,
Yeah, let's
ACC.
give him
That
a
is
hand
that's
to
very
ACC.
big.
And his name is Stephen Guerrero. So Stephen, thank you so much for all you do. He's been with the program since January. Also, we have a high school intern as well. Paid high school intern. So this year we're getting ready to we work with Miss Lauderdale. Miss Lauderdale, now she's Miss Thompson, Clara Thompson. But Miss Clara Thompson knows the kids on campus, she knows them, so she always refer us the student for us to hire for the fall year. So we're waiting on that student to hire for the fall year. And that student worked closely with our program at Wheatley High School, because we always have 10 kids, and she like their boss. Her and Miss Thompson is helping make sure the kids do what they need to do. So it's so important that we want you to know where your money is going, because a lot of persons say, well, I give you money, but I don't know nothing about your program. So we're going to be advocating this summer about our program, so we can let people know what our programs are. And each one of our ambassador program, that's the J&J Autism Ambassador Program with the kids that you saw today. Those are kids that's now in the J&J Autism Program. It's the Wheatley High School Ambassador Autism Program. Also, our Essay and Art Program. That's the program we do monthly. And those kids get paid for the winners. We have 2 winners every month, and they get a gift card. So we take your money and we buy gift cards for those kids. We do have a record of everything that we do, and we also do a flyer of everything we do. And you can come and look at our books, and we keep a record of everything. So this summer we're going to be talking about Safe Diversity Program and let you know where your money is going. Because somebody say, I want to know about your program, because I want to know where my check going. Okay, you ask for it and you're going to get it.
Yeah, because Mrs. Scott has lots of different programs, huh, Cynthia?
Yes,
she is
does.
always busy.
I don't know how she does it.
I
but,
can't keep up with her.
Whatever
Yeah.
vitamin she's taking, I need some.
Well, they was asking me about the Spirit Day program, and I want to know, because they just now saying it's May. They just now sending kids to get a proclamation from the mayor and a trophy, but I wanted to let them know that was October of last year. Because there was some kind of changes at Madison High School, we had to wait to the end of the year to do it, because we wanted to make sure we did before the end of the year, because we're going into our Spirit Day for 2022. So that's the reason why it was so late getting the trophy and the proclamation. But I wanted to say last Tuesday we had a ball. We wanted to really thank Mr. Roger Brown for UPS coming to be a part of the show. We also want to thank HISD, Miss Angelina Adams, for coming out. We also want to thank Officer Collins. Officer Collins was there for anybody was there. Officer Collins is one of our board members, so I thank him so much for being so dedicated. And again, I want to thank Mr. Miller House at HISD, because Safe Diversity programs could not be successfully last 22 years and not my in-kind donation from HISD. HISD provide me with a lot of in-kind donation, and I'm able to do what I do on campus because of their believing in the program. They believe in this program and believe in what Ms. Scott does. Whether you give me some money or not, guess what? My program's going to roll anyway. So right. I just want to let you know we're going to be explaining to you, because people that's giving me funding want to know, well, what do you do, Ms. Scott? We want to know what you do when you give me a donation. So now you're going to be able to see it. You're going to have a lot of people coming on giving me donations, and I'm going to show them what we do with their money. Right, Attorney Phillis?
That's right. Well,
Yeah.
it's easy enough to see all the different things that Mrs. Scott does with
Not
Safe
just
Diversity.
Miss Scott. Miss Scott and my
Well,
team, because
but-
I can't do
and
what I
the
do
team.
without my team.
SafeDiversity.org is is our website, but then also we have so many things posted on Facebook.
Right.
So you can go on to Facebook and look at Safe Diversity Communities. You can look at the Radio Debong Facebook page. We also have an Embracing Diversity Facebook page.
Right.
Mrs. Scott knows all the different social media platforms. Now she's not always the one posting.
It's the
But
students.
the students, that's right. So
the students.
so we have Twitter, we have YouTube,
All
we have
this.
all kinds of things to see where your money does go for Safe Diversity Communities, because this nonprofit, and I've worked with other nonprofits over the years that are supposed to help children,
Right.
but this one is just I get dizzy trying to keep up with Mrs. Scott and all the different programs that she has. So yes, if you're not just gonna pop on to safediversity.org for a couple of minutes if you want to look at everything we do. It's gonna take you a while to sort through everything because there's so much.
Okay, Attorney Phillis, I want you to make the announcement what we're going to be doing August 6th.
Okay.
Hit the flyers.
I
Go-
know.
And,
I
and
know.
our speakers, because guess what? This certain person that she finna call name, he love to give out checks. And Miss Scott, I want to come give out them checks again. I said, you sure can.
Now, the checks go to anybody? Can we all just?
Oh
No.
no, these kids have
she finna
worked
tell you the checks
hard.
go to.
These
Okay.
kids have worked hard all year round. So these kids that are graduating high school students are going off to college. And that is what we're going to be celebrating Saturday, August 6th from 11 to 1 o'clock. Now we're going to have, again, Chief of Police Troy Finner. And we're going to have, again, Ivan Sanchez. And he is the president of Houston Millennials. And I guess he's the one that's going to be giving out the checks. Officer Collins is going to be there, of course. I know.
Officer Collins,
I
of
know
course.
this. But this is a good time for all of us to see the kids, see their parents, because their parents work hard too.
Right, yes.
You didn't get this child being college ready just by accident. There's a lot of people involved, including having a strong family unit at the house supporting them, and then having the strong unit that we have. We give a lot of encouragement throughout their senior year to these students.
Right.
Every month we have the community outreach event, which they attend. And then you'll see also that we have kids off in college that keep in touch with us, and they touch base with us, and they give us updates, and they offer their support to incoming students that have won scholarships.
Right.
So this will be at Proctor Plaza, Community Park. This is 803 West Temple Street here in Houston, and this is where we'll be presenting the birthday announcements. We're going to have pizza, and then be presenting the scholarship checks for the
Right.
2022 students.
All right, I just want to say all of the parents, I know the kids in school, if you're listening, just make sure that your student are following the criteria, because guess what? Miss Pam Foote and Miss Zenobia Williams, they ain't playing. They mean business, so you got to get your work in. And our program, we used to just only work with high school kids, but now we work with kids from 6th to 12th grade. So our kids in 6th to 11th grade are our ambassadors. And guess what? This year, those kids are going to be able to win a $200 book scholarship.
All right.
So, and guess what? There is some 7th and 8th graders in the running. So I'm telling you, 9th, 10th, 11th grade, you better come on with it, because these kids are getting their essays in and their art, right? So we're working from 6th grade to 12th grade. So parents out there, I want you to remember that. Put your kids in the program. Now, this is our first year having our college ambassadors. So we're going to have some college students getting scholarships. But you have to be in the program prior in order to apply for the college scholarship. You have to be a part of the program prior and got a scholarship. And this program is called the Ambassador Scholarship Program, and we will be following these kids throughout their college career. So if you've been in a program and you got a scholarship in your high school and you got one in your junior year, guess what? You get one in your sophomore, in your junior, and your senior year from Safe Diversity. But guess what? You have to follow criteria. Yeah. You have to follow criteria, and it's very strict criteria, because the reason that Miss Foote and Miss Z Williams have the kids to do the essays is because the essays will help you to prepare you for all those 200 and 300 word pages that you have to write in college. All the thesis and everything that you need to do. I know one of our students, his name is Enrico Morales. He was at MC last year. He said, Miss Scott, he said, I was so honored to do them essays because they prepared me, because I have to write 2 and 3 pages, sometimes 16 pages essays. So thank you so much for educating me on what I need to know, because when I got to college, you said no one gonna hold my hand, so he learned how to do them essays, and he done, because it's so important that kids do essays. A lot of times the kids don't apply for scholarships because they don't want to do the essays, right? So, but guess what? With Safe Diversity, you gotta do essays every month. You gotta do 12 essays out of a year. So if you want to be a part of this program, you don't want to do essays, well, don't join Safe Diversity Community, because you gotta do some essays. All right, just one. And you got to do some art. You got to know how to do some art. So, and we teach you how to do that. So I just want to say it. Okay, Attorney Phillips, you can go ahead.
Well, I am just excited to see the kids again in August. And thank you very much for all of our guests that came today. And I'm excited about this summer camp. And truly, it is difficult for a lot of our parents to find a place where you can trust that there's going to be medical experts, not experts, medical professionals who will be able to take care of your child.
Right.
And so for these kids that are 16 years of age or older, if you as a parent want to sign them up, please look at the notes, call that number, and sign them up so that they can enjoy a little summer camp. So thank you, Miss White. Thank you, Miss Allen and Mrs. Scott. It's been a busy day for you.
This has been a busy day, but I love it. This has been a busy day. But before I go, I just want to say thank you to our DJ. Okay, over there, DJ, Mr. Tari Khan, our DJ. Now, Todd, you need to come over here and they need to see your face.
Man.
Nah, you need to come over, because somebody asked me, were you married? I said, well, I'm going to let him say something. I said, I don't know if we're married. I'll come over
Come
here.
on, Tari.
Not yet. I'm working on it.
Okay, come on.
Working on it.
He's working on it. All right.
That means he's taking.
Yeah.
First heard here on the Embracing Diversity show. He's working on it.
I have a
Okay.
girlfriend. She's a very beautiful girlfriend, and
Okay.
I don't want anybody getting wrong ideas and stuff. I don't want her to see this later and be like,
I know it. 'Cause they asked me, I said, no, you know what? And I had told him, I said, you know what? I'm going to call him to the mic and he going to tell you himself. I said, I don't know, was he married? Was he got a girlfriend? Let him tell you.
His intentions are good.
Yes, okay.
yes, especially on camera.
Okay, can you say it again? Tell him that you are what?
What do you mean?
What's
I'm
your
what?
name?
No, I'm not engaged,
not
but I'm not
engaged.
single. I'm taken. I'm with somebody.
Did y'all hear that live?
I want to make it nice and clear.
So no DMs, no calls.
No.
No calls.
So the
Y'all-
number,
y'all
put
put
call
this
that
on
number
Facebook
for
account for that one, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Well,
radio.
y'all put me on the spot, ask me a question, so I put him on the spot. I want him to say it on the
there y'all
show.
go.
There we go. He is already taken, and he is an awesome DJ. Thank you,
I
Tori,
always
so much.
have so much fun doing the show with you. So
All right.
it's
Thank
always so
you.
informative, such a learning experience. So it's great.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Mr. Mott is not here today. He had to go out of town and take care of some business. So we want to just say thank you to Mr. Mike Khan for all that he do and continue to support me in what I do. And I thank him so much for giving me this opportunity to host this show, because at one point in a time, I didn't think I could do it. But he built me up and told me, Miss Scott, I know you can do it. And I've been doing it ever since. So I want to thank you. If you listen, Mr. Mala, he may not be listening, but I just want to say that we appreciate you and we thank you and we love you. Take care and have a safe trip home. All righty? Anybody want to say anything before we close out? Before we close out, same place, same time. Look for us June next month. All right? And look for some of our students, because we're going to be bringing on some of our students to come and talk about the programs this summer. All righty? Take care. Be blessed. Guess what? I love you. My guests love you. Turner Phillips love you. Radio DeBong love you. And guess what? There ain't nothing you can do about it. Come on, y'all. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Let's do it. Come on, Turner Phillips. Come on. Come on. You got to get it. Come on. Come on. Come on. There ain't nothing you can do about it. All right. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Stay safe. All righty. Bye-bye.